Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a makeup and skincare haul. Honeys and we took the day off work. I almost said school. Oh my gosh. It just made me feel young again for a second, but no. So Honeys and I took the day off work. We try and do that every quarter, you know, as opposed to having like a date night. We will just take the day off work and we'll just go shopping together, have some lunch together. So we did that last week and I bored Honeys to death by spending way too long in Boots. He's kind of used to it now, honestly. He knows if I step foot in Boots, we ain't going to be out within the hour. We're just not. So anyway, I shopped around in Boots, got a bunch of products. Some of them I've tried, some of them I've not yet tried. But today I'm going to show you what I got and I can give you some thoughts on those items that I've tried. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with skincare today because I'm having a bit of like a skincare moment recently. I'm just finding that skincare is bringing me a lot more kind of joy and happiness than makeup is. I don't know if maybe that's just because I am spending a lot more time just at home and I'm really enjoying my kind of, you know, bit of me time at the end of the day, just like pamper myself and, you know, just like really invest in my skin. I also find it extremely relaxing just, you know, popping on multiple moisturizers, serums. I even have a tool. I'll be massaging my face now, but anyway. Okay, so guys, so the first item that I got is a face wash, and oh my gosh, like I think the fact that I've already used almost half of this is testament to the fact that I love it. Well, either that or that there was maybe barely any product in here. Definitely one of the two. So this is by the Biore brand, who I believe are a Korean kind of brand. I think that all of us have a lot of faith in Korean skincare just because there was that whole kind of buzz that came out about Korean skincare a year or so ago. So I don't know, I see something and I know it's made in Korea and I'm just all over it, honestly, like a bad rash. So this one is the Clear and Bright Jelly Cleanser and it's in the scent yuzu, lemon and ginseng. So the thing that I really love about this is the fact that it's kind of like a jelly gel. So it's like a gel, but it's more like a jelly because it's a bit of a thicker consistency. But I just find that it feels so luxurious. You know, when you're kind of massaging it onto your face, it just gives you that real kind of moment of facial enjoyment. It's just like, oh yeah, great, you know, because let's face it, there's some face washes that are not that enjoyable. It's just like, oh, here we go. Like most Nivea products I find are just like, they don't give me any joy. But this one, oh my gosh, it just, yeah, it makes me feel like how I would probably feel if I was at a spa getting a facial, but I've never actually been at a spa getting a facial because I'm too poor for that kind of thing. Also, this contains little kind of beads in it, so it does give you the tiniest amount of exfoliation, and I mean tiniest. Like if you've ever tried the St. Ives apricot scrub, like that one is maximum exfoliation, definitely like damaging your skin level of exfoliation, which I used to love, but since I was educated on the fact that it was quite dangerous, damaging for your skin, I don't use it anymore. But this one's at the other end of the scale and it's just extremely mild, but I think that that's probably better for your skin. I don't know, I kind of used to love the fact that I felt like I was kind of ripping my skin off in a way. It just kind of felt like I was renewing myself, but kind of like the smell of this, but I kind of don't. It starts off being like, oh yeah, this is fresh, but then I don't know, I always find myself not enjoying it after a bit. I'm just like, oh yeah, I love it at first, and then I'm like, oh no, don't love it anymore. I know that's a strange description, but I wish it just had a bit more of the lemon kind of citrus scent in, because then I think it would just be perfection. Or even if it had like peppermint in it, which peppermint I imagine is probably really catastrophic for your skin, but I feel like it would give your skin such a refreshing, revitalizing kind of experience. But anyway, long story short, I really like this, and if you're in the market for a new face wash, then I would really recommend this because it is an experience. It's like the spa experience. It's like if I was managing a marketing campaign for that facial wash, it would be, are you too poor to go to the spa? Then don't worry, you too can enjoy the experience of a spa with our product. And you know what? It is reasons like that that make me feel really happy that I decided not to go into marketing, because it just would not have been my thing. Do you ever have that moment where you're wearing like an extremely vibrant lipstick and you just suddenly think, have I got it all over my teeth? And I'm kind of feeling that. Oh yes, and I do. Do you know what? It's lucky that I'm quite far away, because you, Hollywood, would never notice. So anyway, okay, it's gone. Right. We're ready to rumble once again. Okay, so next I got a couple of serums from the Inky list. I actually think I prefer the Inky list to the Ordinary brand. There's not really much in it, honestly. Their products are very similar. But I prefer the packaging with the Inky list. You just get this little tub and it's got this little lid thing. And I find that you can estimate better how much you're going to be getting, like applying, whereas with the dropper bottle that the Ordinary brand do, which actually I do have one, but this is the dropper bottle. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think the dropper bottle looks better. It's more like an apothecary kind of experience, but in terms of like a, you know, practical situation, I prefer Inky because you can just squeeze the amount out you want. But oh my gosh, it's such a boring subjective topic. Why am I even going there? Who knows? I got the collagen booster and I got the hyaluronic acid. So both of these are definitely focusing on the hydration of the skin, and I would definitely recommend if you've got dry skin. I have been using both of these in conjunction with each other every morning and every evening, and both of them, you know, I feel they make my skin feel hydrated and moisturized. They absorb fairly quickly so that I can apply my other kind of moisturizers on top. So yes, I think that they are pleasurable products to use, but who knows what, if anything, these products are doing for our skin. How would we ever judge it? I mean, it just looks like a clear liquid. Do you know what? Because a lot of the time I'll be thinking, why do the Ordinary brand and Inky list sell their products so cheaply? Surely, like, they could be selling these products for a lot more money. I don't know why I think that, but I always think that. Like, I'm glad they don't charge more for their products, but I always have this, like, weird, like, suspicion. Like, I'm just very like cynical as to why are they selling them so cheap, and part of me has now started to think, is it because it's just bullshit and they don't actually have any active ingredients in whatsoever? But I mean, who knows? Either way, I still enjoy the experience of using them, so I got these two. Okay, and from the Ordinary brand I got the Arguelline Solution 10%, and it says on the bottle that this targets the appearance of dynamic facial lines. Like, what's the difference between a regular facial line and a dynamic facial line? I just thought they were all just fecking annoying facial lines that remind me I'm not 21 again. So the reason why I actually bought this was because I saw a TikTok with a dermatologist, and he was basically saying that the Ordinary's idea behind this product was that it would target those same muscles that you would target if you were using Botox, and it kind of freezes the muscles so that it gets rid of fine lines. But then the dermatologist was basically like, in not so frank, but you could read between the lines kind of words, he was saying it's bullshit, because there's no way that a product that you're putting onto your skin as a topical kind of agent could kind of absorb deep enough to get to those muscles that create those fine lines or whatever, I don't know. But he was saying this could actually be really beneficial for using on your skin to try and reduce sweating. Now, I have announced this many times before on my channel, but I am an excessive sweater. My sweating glands are overactive. So he was saying that it may be useful to try this on your skin, like under your armpits, or like I sweat in between my boobs. It's like really annoying. Maybe like trying it on areas where you sweat to see if it reduces sweating. And I thought, do you know who is the perfect girl to test out this theory? Me, Mrs. Old Sweaty Pants over here. So I am going to be trying that theory out. If you're interested, let me know. If you're not, couldn't care less. If you are blessed with underactive sweat glands, then you're probably not going to really give a shit, and that's fine. But anyway, I'll let you know at some point, I'm sure. Okay, so next I got a repurchase, which is a strange repurchase because last time I tried it, I hated it. So do you ever do that? Like, you'll try a product, hate it, but then because you hear loads and loads of great things about it, you think, maybe I was wrong. Like, maybe it was me and it wasn't the product, so you want to try it again. So that was definitely the case with this product. It's by Embryolisse and it's the Late Creme Concentrate. Everything's in French here, so I have no idea what it's trying to tell me, but a lot of like makeup artists will use this as a base product before going in with the foundation, and they swear by it. Like, loads of people seem to love it. And when I was watching the most recent series of Glow Up, which I love, I noticed a lot of the makeup artists were using it there too, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give this bad boy another chance, and I'm really glad that I did, because this time around I'm really enjoying it. I find that it is quite heavy. It has a very much of a like a, and I don't mean this offensively at all, but like an old lady kind of smell. It's very like florally and perfumey and just ooh. But I actually have been really enjoying it, and I have found that it does sit nicely under makeup. Does it extend the wear of my foundation? I don't really think it does, but it definitely makes my skin feel hydrated, and it makes my foundation look very kind of good on top. So I don't know, maybe I'm just using different foundations since the last time I tried this, and maybe it's just actually that I just like the foundations I'm using this time around, who knows. But I am really enjoying this, and well, if I had the time, I would protest for all products, no matter what kind of product you are, whether you're a moisturizer, whether you're maybe not a serum, but like whatever you are, I want you to come in a metal squeezy tube, because I just think it makes sense. It just makes sense. Okay, so the final skincare product I got is a fake kind of tanner. It's like an everyday like tanning, a moisturizer. So this is by the Bondi Sands brand. This is the tanner that I used to use before I dipped my toe into the world of actual tanners. You know, the kind of tanners that you need a mitt for, and that you apply and then you have to like wash off, and then it looks terrible every single time because it's patchy and it's orange and you stink. So yeah, I definitely persevered with that whole fake tanner for a good amount of time, actually. Like, I have given up jobs quicker than I gave up the fake tanner. I kind of convinced myself that it was working, that I loved it, that the patchiness, you know, nobody could really see. But finally, I just had the same realization that I had when it came to applying false eyelashes, that Anwen, you're shit at this. Like, why are you bothering? It looks terrible. So I have definitely retired the fake tanning lifestyle, and I've gone back to good old self-tanning moisturizer, which you can't go wrong with this, honestly. It's really easy to use. You just apply this as you would do any all over body moisturizer. There's very little room for error, and you can build up to like a really beautiful shade. My recommendation would be, no matter how kind of light skinned or pale you are, always go for the dark option, because it just means that you're going to get to where you want to go quicker. Whereas like in the past, I've purchased like the light shade and it's taken me like 20 applications to even get looking a little bit golden. So my tip is, go dark, always go dark. But yeah, honestly, right, if you're the kind of girl that loves bronze skin, but you just can't be arsed with fake tanner, learn from my mistakes and just don't bother with fake tanner. Just go for this. And like, believe me, I've tried loads of these kind of self-tanning, moisturising kind of situations. This is the very best I've found. Just gives you a really beautiful all over bronze. It actually is a really good moisturiser too. Okay, so next we're going to move on to makeup, and I purchased a mascara by L'Oreal. So this is the Bambi Oversized. I do seem to recall in the distant points of my memory that I have tried a mascara that was called Bambi from L'Oreal, but this one is the oversized eye. So I don't know if it's like just a slightly different take on the same product, which if it is, very clever L'Oreal. I mean, they probably not changed a thing. They probably just added like a word like oversized. This is the oversized version. But is it not just the same as before? No, this is the oversized version. I mean, oh my gosh, these brands are so clever and so sneaky, but I can't help respect them for their hustle, honestly. Yes, so I have used this a couple of times. I'm actually in the middle of doing like a bit of a review of it. So this is the wand. It's just like, okay, yeah, it's a wand. It's kind of like this conic shape. You've got smaller bristles towards the tip, longer bristles at the back end. Oh, it has flexibility, which I cannot stand when it comes to mascara wands. And honestly, I am quite enjoying it so far. It gives a lot of separation to your lashes. It definitely gives the length, but what it doesn't seem to do is give a lot of volume. However, I'm still in the testing phase, so I don't want to really badmouth it too much just yet. As I said, I'm in the middle of reviewing this, so there will be a video coming soon. So I will let you know like my full thoughts in that video. But until then, yeah, I got that and kind of regret it honestly, because do I need any more mascaras? Definitely not. Okay, so next I got this tattoo brow from Maybelline. So this is it's a waterproof gel, and I did have a little bit of a disaster with this, right? Because I thought that this was one of those eyebrow products where it would dye your eyebrows, so you'd pop it on, leave it for like 10 minutes, wash it off, and your eyebrows would be dyed. But this is actually a typical eyebrow gel that is just simply meant to last longer than other eyebrow gels on the market. So I put this on. I put like I wish I'd filmed it, but I put an extremely heavy like layer of it on, and I was sat there like 10 minutes past and I was looking at my brows. I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is crazy, because also I made an error and I got the shade black. I don't know why I got the shade black. I went to get the shade brown. I got black. Yeah, I had it on for like 10 minutes and I was thinking, okay, so it's time to get this off. So I was washing it off and it was not coming off, and I was like, what's going on? So then I got my micellar water on the job, like getting a bit panicked, just like, oh, I was getting frantic. It would not come off. So then I got one of my wipes on it. I was wiping, it would not come off. I was like, shit. Oh my gosh, I think I almost ripped my eyebrow hairs out in the effort of trying to get this off. And, you know, I just ended up my brows with the same colour as before. But I just basically gave myself a really difficult job that day of trying to remove this fecking product from my eyebrows. What I will say, if you want an eyebrow gel that will literally not come off if you put paint stripper on your brows, which I wouldn't recommend you do, but if you are the kind of person that you're going to like a 3-day festival in Ibiza, you're going to be drinking a lot, you're going to be dancing, you're just going to be crazy, and you want an eyebrow product that will stay on for the full 3 days because you're not going to be sleeping, then this would be a really great product to go for. But if you're like me, a working mum of 2, you never go anywhere, you don't need this product. You just don't need it. And definitely, like, I would recommend it, if you're going to buy this product, just make sure you get your right shade. Don't get black if you want brown. So anyway, by the way, my hair is feeling so soft today, and I'm just loving feeling it because it feels really soft and silky, which is strange because I bleached it the other day, which normally makes it really like dry, but no, she feels like super soft, and I'm just feeling like, ooh, maybe I should bleach my hair all the time. I don't think it's doing any damage whatsoever. Okay, so finally, oh no, this is not finally. No, it's not. I've decided I'm going to this. I'm going to save the best till last. But next I got another Pout Bomb by Makeup Revolution. So I do have one of these in a beautiful, vibrant, hot coral shade. So this is a extremely pigmented lip gloss. It feels so comfortable on the lips. It has like a tingly kind of, you know, very like fresh feeling on the lips. So this product does claim that it will make your lips like more voluminous, but I don't actually think it does. I just think it's a bit more of an illusion because you've got very glossy lips. That kind of makes your lips look bigger, more voluminous. But anyway, I really love the other one, so I picked up another one because I want one in every shade. So this is in the shade Candy, and it is a very light pink shade. So unfortunately, I was a little bit sorry. I've got to stop messing with my hair. Right, okay, girlfriend, stop. Oh, it just feels so good. But yeah, unfortunately, look how lazy am I as well. Look, I've just kind of half taken off the packaging, but I'm that lazy that I just can't bear to rip it. I'm going to do it. There we go. Phew. I feel vindicated. Like, no, she's not as lazy as she thought. But yeah, the shade of this doesn't really work with the product because it kind of looks quite streaky and patchy on the lips. You could definitely get it to work, but it's a bit too more effort than I would really want to put towards a lip gloss. Do I love the shade in the tube? Yes, but I don't really love the shade on the lips just because it's so fucking patchy, because it's kind of milky and it's just like, oh no. But yeah, so unfortunately it didn't really work out for me, but I still do love this product, and I would definitely recommend it if you're going to be buying a pout bomb, get the kind of deeper shades. Don't go for the nudes, because I don't know, I've not tried all the nudes, I've only tried one, but this nude did not work. It was a bit milky, a bit streaky, a bit patchy. So yeah, but anyway, I love the coral one. That one is one of my favorite lip products of all time. Okay, so guys, we are finishing off with two eyeshadow palettes. These are from the Rude brand, which Boots had a little kind of pop-up shop within Boots. I think they were kind of advertising it because it's a new brand that they're going to be stocking. I've noticed recently Boots have been stocking everyone, like Rihanna. I can't think of any of the other brands it's stocking, but it's stocking so many brands at the moment. It's ridiculous. It's kind of like, is there no brands that Boots is not stocking at the moment? But anyway, I got these two eyeshadow palettes. So the first one is called Sin of Gluttony, and when I open this, it's gonna be messy, guys. And the reason it's messy is because I actually got this for Alex, because Alex loves doing my makeup and he loves glitter and sparkle. He's literally a boy after my own heart. So I wanted to get him a little palette of his own so he wouldn't destroy my palettes that I love, and he could like do his makeup and my makeup with it. So it's called the Sin of Gluttony palette, and this is what it looks like. It definitely looked a lot more presentable when I bought it, but since Alex got his hands on it, yes, it's got a little bit chaotic, but this is actually really beautiful. It's not the kind of palette that me as a 37-year-old would like reach for on the regular, but if you're a fan of like glitter, sparkle, I mean, aren't we all really? But if you've got any like young teenage girls or young guys, like, don't have to be girls, like Alex, he loves makeup, so just if you've got a younger person in your life that love makeup, then this is a really good palette to go for. It's got some chunky glitters, it's got some not so chunky glitters, it's got everything that a glittery lover could want. So this one is the first one I got for Alex, and the second one is one that I got from me, but and Alex to share too. So this is called the City of Pastel Lights, and this one is just a beautiful kind of colourful but electric neon all matte palette. So the reason why I just could not resist this was because it reminded me a lot of the Urban Decay palette that they released a while ago. I think it was called Electro or something, and it was really beautiful, but I had no money at the time it was released, and by the time I had some money that I could spend on it, it was gone, never to be seen again. So yeah, this just reminded me of that, and I thought, oh my god, the dream is not dead. I can still feel like I'm enjoying that palette. Is this unique? No. Do I probably have all of these shades in other palettes? Yes, definitely. But I just like that they're all within this one palette. I've not actually tried this yet, so I can't say if the formula's good. But if you would like to see a kind of review, I would love to do that for you. Like, I would love it. So just let me know, guys, let me know. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this skincare and makeup haul. I really hope that you've enjoyed it, and I really do appreciate you watching today. As I've said in previous videos, I'm not necessarily not going to be making any AliExpress makeup videos again. I'm just trying to move away from that a little bit. I have also been doing a lot of declutters recently, so I definitely am still trying to get rid of makeup as opposed to buying new stuff, but these were definitely just some items I wanted to treat myself to, and I'm really glad I did. Apart from the fecking tattoo brow and the pout bomb, they were not good purchases. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.